now let's begin with memory statements. Earlier, we have worked with tokens. We discussed different types of statements. Now let's start with memory statement. What exactly is this? And why are we starting with it? There's a reason why we start with memory statements. Once we work across several statements, you will then understand the significance of why we start with memory statement first. Yes, and in this memory statement, first let's try to understand what's meant by memory. Yeah, what's memory? It's the ability to store and retrieve when needed. Yeah. Retrieving is also essential. Most of us feel memory is only the ability to store, but that's not it. It also has to retrieve. Like most of the time, it might have happened with you. Prepared for the exam, you go to the examination hall, you see the question paper, you see, wow, this question, I've studied it last night, but now you're not able to recollect the answer. Then that's not the memory we are expecting. Memory should not only store, but it should also retrieve when it's needed. And when we put it back in computers, what's the unit of memory? The unit of memory in computer is a bit. And bit stands for binary digit. And generally it's 0 and 1. It's a binary digit, 0 and 1. So whatever needs to be stored in a computer is always stored in the form of zeros and ones. And it shows the volume of zeros and ones it can occupy. Yeah, or it can store. That's the capacity of memory. When we say 16 GB memory, 256 GB of memory, that's bytes. 8 bits becomes a byte. And gigabytes, terabytes, petabytes, zettabyte, fine, this keeps on growing. So this way, when you have all these bits put together, that indicates the volume of content which can be stored on the computer's memory. Yep. And why do we need a memory statement? And how is it connected with a memory statement? Whenever the instructions which the programmer feeds needs some memory space to store content, then we go for a memory statement. Down the line, in our instructions, whenever we have to process something, before processing anything, first it needs to be stored. So to request for that memory space, we go with a memory statement. Fine. So to allocate space for memory. Whenever we write a memory statement, the system's job is to allocate space for memory. Fine. Which can be used to store and retrieve data. Now, in our next session, we will discuss what is the syntax of memory statement, because now we understood what's memory statement, but how do we write it? That's the most important thing, isn't it? So next session, let's see that. How do we write a memory statement?